What's up everyone, back again with another Warframe video. So many new weapons that came with the Jovian Concord. This one is going to be the second of the new primary weapons, brand new addition to the snipers, the Komorex. Now this one is a clan tech weapon, requires you to research it in the energy lab in the dojo. Once you've got that done, it's going to need a former, 5 field run and 300 of the new resource to build it, which does mean it is actually a fairly pricey thing to build. Once you've got it built though, you have one of the most unique snipers in the game. Most snipers have a huge base damage and then focuses on crits to make them some crazy single target damage. However, this trades that crit in for a lot lower base damage when compared to other snipers. Low crit, but very high status. Yes, that's right, a status sniper that doesn't rely on crits. What it does rely on though is a couple of zoom modes. On its first zoom mode, which is a 2x weapon zoom, it will reduce the weapon recoil by 50% and give the weapon 2 meters to punch through. It basically turns it into a sort of semi-auto rifle with a zoom mode. Second zoom mode is a 3.5x zoom, and that will lower your fire rate by 75%, double your damage, and will cause your shots to explode on impact with anything with a 3 meter radius for that explosion. That explosion does have self-damage though, so be super careful of that. I've only been using it with like a Naros or Baruch that you see in the footage, so I have a lot of damage reduction, or raw health as you get with a Naros. But without the damage reduction, that explosion is going to one-shot Baruch, who has about 1,000 hit points total. It's only a 3 meter radius though, but you do just need to be a little bit careful. Naturally, the build is the most important thing here, and is very different to a standard sniper. Once again, mess around with a whole bunch of different builds, ranging from viral and slash with Bane mods, to the one that I'm showing here. We're going with as much damage as possible, but focusing mainly on corrosive procs to strip armor, and prime cryo rounds, not really for the cold proc, which is useful, but it's to increase the damage of that secondary zoom mode by quite a bit. Fire acceleration is on here because that zoom mode, the second one, is crazy slow without any fire rate mods on here, but we're unable to use prime shred. The punch through from shred breaks the explosion from the secondary zoom mode, so you really want to avoid that here. So what did I end up thinking of it? Well, I'm going to be honest with you, I saw the stats on this thing, and genuinely, I immediately wrote it off. Saw low base damage compared to the other snipers and the low crit, and simply couldn't see any way this thing was going to be any good. Let's be real here, historically, the first of a new type of a weapon class normally sucks, and I genuinely thought that this was going to be another one of those. But the more I put former into it, the more I used it, the stronger it became, and I enjoyed it more and more. I've not been so surprised by a weapon in quite some time. Check out the time to kill on these heavy gunners right here. It is actually pretty immense. The fact that it's a sniper and can rely on the combo counter that the class gets is what takes this thing to the next level. It scales super well, and the explosion can take out closely clumped up enemies too, provided that obviously they're close enough, as well as the explosion being able to take out the drones in arbitration. There is one downside though, which isn't too big of a deal, but it did bug me a little bit, and that is with the explosion. If you miss the target slightly, or even deliberately shoot near the feet to hit them with the explosion, even if you do hit an enemy with it, it still counts as a miss and will take some of your combo counter away. So even though you do have an explosion, you still have to hit them directly with it to not lose some of that all-important combo. But even that isn't close enough to making me dislike the weapon in the slightest. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and genuinely, if you get a good ribbon with, I don't know, let's say damage and multi-shot minus zoom would be incredible on this, I think it would be an absolute monster, rather than just the fantastic weapon it is right now. It's nice when something surprises you like this, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Feel free to let me know your feelings in the comments below if you do have it already. I hope you all have a wonderful day, smash that like button, sub if you enjoy my content, and I hope to see you in the next one.